is Sherry Vance Bronson. I'm a registered clinical counselor. An average day of counseling, I would be listening to people based on what's happened in their week, also maybe what they're bringing in that day, what they might be thinking about, maybe something that's happened during the week. Really talk to them and in a way that pulls out their strengths, ask really good questions. I ask more questions than I give answers.
My name is Dave Stutters, and I'm an owner-operator of a small business, sell and distribute Old Dutch chips. Typical day is getting up usually early in the morning, 5 a.m., off to my truck, and then it's straight into downtown where I'm just kind of hitting every call you could think of, from the little corner store to the largest, maybe a Safeway or an IGA or something. Oh, there's no question what my favorite part is. My favorite part is the people. I love meeting the different people that I interact with on it every day. People energize me. I'm not here to get in and out and get the job done as fast as I possibly can. I know that all of those interactions are important and talking with these people, so I do my best to make a point to slow down.
You know, people say, how can you stand to sit there all day? And people are crying and moping around. And I never see it that way. I always see it as, I am so honored to be in your presence while you share your life with me, from a place where it's very dark and difficult to where they want to be, a preferred outcome or a preferred future. And I think that's what God has in mind for all of us as well. He created us in a certain way with certain gifts and talents, and being able to recognize those in the person, I don't know how to, it's like it's the glory of people and the image of God being in people.
Joining God in the renewal of all things is something that constantly over the last couple of months has just been rattling around in my head. And I think ultimately the thing that maybe is most difficult and that I wrestle with is that I sell chips. Am I really making that much of a difference? What am I doing to make a difference? I mean, my wife's a nurse. You know, she's working in HIV research. Man, that's amazing. Wow. That's something that can weigh on your mind sometimes. I'm always reminding myself that this job is about the people, and it is more than selling chips. It's interacting with people and doing my part to reflect Christ and to kind of demonstrate who He is and just be that kind of reflection. And so that's why I'm here. That's what I'm doing. It's about how I interact with people and reflect Christ.
Sometimes people don't want to go to counseling because they feel like they might be a failure. That indicates, and because of our culture, we're very individualistic. And so our ideas are we should be able to help ourselves. We should be able to figure this out. This is a private matter. I think that's changing somewhat, and counseling is more like we have personal trainers, so personal therapist isn't such a far reach. And also understanding the ideas of community, that even counselors have counselors. We can't always figure things out on our own, and the idea of community is that we journey with people for a reason, and part of that is to share resources, and I see counseling as just one of those resources. I hear it often said people are messy, but I would also say people are glorious. And the renewal part comes in walking with them to return to what God sees in them, that glorious part of them.